Fanatics Fest is returning to New York City next weekend. Pro athletes, celebrities, and fans are going to be gathering at the Javits Center. Star power that you bring in and the entertainment aspects to it that go with it.
Yeah, I mean, this year we have LeBron James coming. I just saw Victor Wembanyama. He's doing something amazing in China now. He's coming right back from China for this. Kevin Durant coming again. He came last year with Ant right from the Olympics with the gold medal.
Brady was there last year.
Yeah, Brady. We actually moved it from August.
Yeah, I was going to say, why did you move it from August?
Because you can't have active NFL players in June, and we want to have all the active NFL guys. So we've got, I think, nearly half of the starting NFL quarterbacks coming to me. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Russell Wilson, Joe Burrow, Bryce Young. So many of the top guys coming.
It is your daddy's big weekend, and we got grown men real excited. You are going to see, if you already haven't seen, a ton of content over the next few days, next week, maybe next couple weeks, because Fanatics Fest is this weekend. It's in New York City. It's the second time. The first time was a mixed bag. It definitely wasn't a card show. It was overpriced, and I think it was more of an expose. This year they're promising for it to be better. Let's get into why I will not be there and why a ton of men will be going into debt going to New York this weekend. So before I get into all my reasons, let's get into, I want to be fair. So if you live locally, I think a one-day ticket is like $68, $70. All right, it might be fun for one day to go for $70. You live local, you go home, you got your own transportation. Sure, go check out one day, see what it's about, and make your own opinion. A lot of people cannot afford a $1,000 emergency right now. So some of these people going to Card Fest have no business going to Fanatics Fest. The reason you're going to see so much content is because people can easily justify it in the content world. Hey, I'm going to spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, but I'm going to get great networking. There's going to be a lot of other people that make content. They're just like me. It's great farming. I mean, I Show Speed and Alex Rodriguez. I don't know why he popped in my LeBron James. All these people will be there, and so it's good for content. It's a fun memory, but it's gonna cost the bag. It's costing a ton of money. Okay, so like I mentioned last year, it wasn't a card show. There wasn't, the typical dealers. National's in a month. All those guys are preparing to sell at National in 1 month. I don't understand Fanatics timing. I know it's summer. The weather's better in New York City right now. But why would you have it right up on National? So all these guys that are going to Fanatics Fest are then going to turn around and spend the same amount of money, if not more, to head over to National. I grew up on the West Coast. I live on the West Coast. I live in Vegas. Flights, I can't believe how cheap they are right now, but they're generally cheap out of Vegas. I can book a flight to New York City for $200-$300. Now, I know Southwest stopped doing bags for free, so maybe it's a little more than that. I thought the flight would run me more. A hotel or Airbnb or to stay in New York City, that's going to run me for the 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, whatever 3 nights I go. That's a $500 expense, maybe more. Maybe I'm being conservative. The Fanatics Fest ticket for the weekend, that's another $175. Right now, we're looking at close to $1,000 just for before I've ever walked in the door. I need to pay for transportation just to get myself to the airport here in Vegas or to park my car somewhere in Vegas. That's going to cost money. It's going to cost way more money to be Ubered around or taxied around in New York City to get where I need to get. All right, you finally walk in the door, and the reason you're there is cards and the show and see all the athletes and the people. And another big reason you're there is they have exclusive drops. So just like Comic-Con did with Funko Pops and the little stickers on the certain pops that made it more valuable, well, Fanatics Fest is taking that same model. Hey, you can buy only these boxes at Fanatics Fest, and the cheapest one is $300. So if you want to buy one of these exclusive boxes, it's going to run you $300. You spend all this money to go, you're going to rip what, 12 packs, 8 packs? I don't know what comes in those 4 packs. And then you're done. And then, okay, show's over. So what's going to happen? You're going to keep spending money. And I didn't mention food. I'm sure food there is a premium. And 2 slices of pizza and a drink, $25. Come on, they know what they're doing. All of a sudden, I've racked up a $2,000 bill for a weekend on 4 packs. Again, you can make the argument it's good for content. You're going to see a lot of content. They're going to farm content. There's going to be athletes in the thumbnails. There's going to be big, shiny things in the thumbnails. And it's still going to cost you on your credit card, though. This is your daddy, billionaire Michael Rubin, running this thing. This is not your typical card show. It's not your typical people at a card show. This is a TikTok retail event. This is, hey, 60 seconds of footage and farming, and it looks fun and it looks good, and it's really just a show. I didn't get to the meet and greets. They have a great, now you gotta understand, Michael Rubin has partnerships with all these different licenses, with all these different sports companies, all the big ones, MLB, NBA, NFL, wrestling, so WWE, so everybody is there, and it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. So hey, Albert Pujols, Mr. 700 home runs. You wanna meet him? Just for a picture is gonna cost you $217. And if you want that picture emailed to you in a JPEG, that's gonna cost you another $14. If you want him to autograph that rookie card you have, $434. Anyways, you want to meet your hero, the star, Albert Pujols, get him to autograph your card, it's $434. And then you want a subscription, that's going to run you another $162. Charles Woodson, my guy, you want to meet Charles Woodson and have him sign your card, you get 30 seconds with Mr. Charles Woodson, it's going to run you $303. Then you want him to add Hall of Fame or some inscription, there's another $195. At this point, there was a time where getting these guys to sign your cards, it made sense. They didn't run up the price like this, but now they know that you can profit off the card selling it, so now the prices are almost higher getting it signed like this, especially at Fanatics Fest, than if you were to just buy the card and had someone else do it. Now you think Jackson Dart hasn't even played a NFL down. Well, to get him to sign your, let's see, standard autograph flat, $162 for a guy that hasn't played it down. I think the best bet for your money is spending $108 and go get and Livy Dunn to autograph a Paul Skeens card.
Walk straight, and here she is. That's the team Livy.
I'm shooting this Thursday morning. Tonight is Game 6 of the NBA Finals. I understand it's in Oklahoma. It's in Indiana tonight. Okay, and it's Oklahoma City, Indiana. It's not the Lakers. It's not the Knicks or Celtics. $430 get you a seat at Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So where are you going? You going to Fanatics Fest or are you going to Game 6 of the NBA Finals? Because I know what I would do. And again, you make the argument, oh, that's not fair. These are two low market teams. Well, in the World Series last year, it was the New York Yankees versus the Los Angeles Dodgers with Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge. And the cheapest seat to get in, $1,000. So you could have went to the World Series and saw Ohtani and Judge play versus spend 30 seconds for $400 getting Charles Woodson to autograph your card. And hey, maybe you don't want to spend it on a sporting event. Maybe you want to put $2,000 into your collection. Do that. Take the money that's supposed to go to sports cards and put it on sports cards. Put the $2,000 into a Bill Russell, a Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Gehrig. Put it somewhere where it has Jackie Robinson. Go buy yourself a real awesome Grail card. Man, I had this epiphany or this bam this morning that the billionaire, this is relatively new, just in the past 3, 4, 2, 5 years, billionaire Michael Rubin owns it all. Merchandise. He has all of them. Rhea Ripley, LeBron James, Joe Montana. All of them are in his pocket right now at Fanatics Fest, and so are you, and you're going in debt doing it. This isn't a white party, but it sure shows the vertical integration and the power that Michael Rubin has with his companies right now. To call it a hobby is a joke. This is a market now. This is a retail market. It is not a hobby anymore. It's a joke. And you're the audience if you're participating in buying modern stuff. If you want the Disneyland experience, overpriced wax, loud music, crowds, long lines, influencers breaking wax, telling you great hit, spend the money, go in debt. But if you're a collector and you want to add to your collection the proper way, stay home, go to a real card show, scout online, and you're better to buy the cards you love than spend all this money to put in Michael Rubin's pocket. Recently, the channel's seen a lot of growth. Thank you to all the new viewers, new subscribers. Thank you to the vets. I did get well over 10 comments on loaded boxes. I also found out a little more on the Arena Club story after making that video, so more on that to come soon. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you have not. And thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, aka Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.